Hello, hello. I hope that everybody can see me and hear me okay. I am so excited to do this live unboxing of the brand new 2024 to 2025 Day Designer Academic Year Planners. They sent me all kinds of goodies, and this video is not sponsored, but I don't even know what is inside this box. I have long been a huge fan of Day Designers planners. I got this one that I've been using this current year. I have this one from the year before, this one from way before that, and you can check back on my channel for all of those reviews, a comparison of the daily versus weekly layouts, and just, again, all kinds of evidence that I absolutely adore Day Designers just layout, their functionality, the way they help you think through how you want to design your life. And as a productivity and life coach for busy women, I can't recommend these highly enough. Keeping my life together with their planners is really one of the ways that I juggle all the many parts of my busy life. So without further ado, I'm going to open this up and we'll see what they gave me. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so again, big thank you to Day Designer for sending these things for me to review, but this video is not sponsored. They just provided the incredible products. All right, I hope you can see here. All right. So the first thing it looks like they gave me is this today and to do notepad. And I hope you can see that okay, but it's a run through of your hourly schedule. You can plan out each day and then have your running to-do list. At the bottom is room for notes. And this is a super thick notepad. I don't know exactly how many sheets are in this, but they're all rip-off. And this is amazing for people that, want to have something above and beyond their planner. Like, our planners are amazing, but sometimes we just need something quick and easy to rip off and put in our purse, right? Or maybe your day's plans change and it's really helpful to have just like a throwaway piece of paper that you can write everything new on, organize your life, and then get, wherever you need to be. So that's super cool. I love this. I should mention that the official launch of the 2024 line, 2024-2025 line, is at 11 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday, March 13th. And so that's just a few minutes from now. So if you are watching after the fact, then you can run over to Day Designer's website. I will put a link in the description, but they have given me a 15% off discount code to offer you. So go pick out whatever you like. And you can use the code Simplicity15 for 15% off. Again, I'll put that in the description when we are done. Next thing they gave me are these magnetic bookmarks. There are 4 of them. And so they just clip into different pages on your planner. No, 5 of them. I can count. There are 5. And so how amazing that you can put these over different pages in your planner so that you can flip back and forth to a weekly view versus a monthly view, maybe also the daily layout, habit tracking, notes pages. I love the Day Designer planners because they automatically include the really helpful tabs on the side. But then again, trying to mark your spot exactly where you want to be inside the planner would be really helpful. Similarly, looks like they sent me a 3-pack of elastic bands, and these would be amazing for kind of keeping your planner closed, especially if you, like me, put all kinds of other papers and loose notes or receipts inside your planner. And I don't even know what all I could do with these, but I'm so excited. And I also always love the colors that Day Designer comes up with. I think that these are so chic and just really sophisticated for us hardworking women. This looks like a 4-pack of little notebooks. And they're all different styles. Let me see if I can open this up really quickly and we can take a closer look. Try not to mess up the cover designs. Really dull scissors, excuse me. Come on. There we go. Now these are probably 5 by 7-ish. They're nice and small. And so look at these. They gave me all of these different cover designs. And inside each notebook, let's open it up. You can see that it has notes written on the front. I think they must have read my mind because I am obsessed with leopard print. Everything in my life is becoming more and more leopard print over the years. I used to not like leopard print, and now I guess as I get older, I'm just embracing my wild side. So this cover design is so me. Inside are like mini pages of what the notes pages inside their planners look like. So you can see that they are lined, and then there are 3 different columns that you could use to format the page however you want, and all kinds of really nice little pages for you to write in ideas you come up with, your to-do list, doodle, you decide. All right, we know the color of this box. This is what I've been waiting for. Let me see if I can move some things out of the way to open this up. Now, the current launch, the new planners that are just being unveiled, have 16 different cover designs to choose from. I'm always amazed at the choices that Day Designer offers for their beautiful planners. And so let's see what I got here. As you open it up, there is also, find a place to put all this. There's this handy white keepsake box, and you can pull the tab and it just opens so nicely. And then you can keep the white box to store papers in. I especially like that because you can tell I've got all kinds of loose ends, papers and notes and things that I'd like to keep organized. There's the little card with information about the planner, more about how to use their planners, and some notes. These things come standard in every one. Oh my gosh, they know me. They know what I like. So here is the academic year planner that they sent me. Let me pull it out. This is the Azure cover design, A-Z-U-R-E, Azure. I'm not entirely sure how you would say it, but it is that beautiful pale blue with some gray, and then I hope you can see the sparkly gold highlights that are in there. Oh, I just love it. And I think this is the weekly layout. Let me check. No, oh my gosh, this is the daily one. Look at this. So I've gone back and forth over the years between whether I like daily or weekly, and it's like impossible to decide because we all need to plan out our days. But as a busy full-time working mom of 4 kids, 10 and under, I also really need the like weekly layout so that I don't let things fall through the cracks and I can see the whole week perspective at once. So here is the daily layout. And as a like spoiler alert, there's another planner in the bottom of the box. So I'm wondering if that is the weekly layout. But I'm amazed that they sent me this gorgeous daily one. You open it up. It has their classic sheets of stickers and this really nice pocket folder so that you can put things in there. And then you flip through. I'm always so happy that their planners come with the little bendable ruler that you can insert to mark your place. A lot of planners don't include that, and it's so helpful. So these academic year planners run July of 2024 through June of 2025, and you get the monthly pages, and then their daily planner here has a full page dedicated for each day, which is why the planner is ultimately pretty thick. That's a good 2, almost 3 inches thick, but it's still super portable and easy to put in your work bag or whatever. And I love that the coil binding makes it so easy to flip the pages or again, turn it over so that you can write and you don't like have something that makes it hard to bump your hand against, regardless of whether you are right or left-handed. I will try and get close so that you can see this, and I will make a more dedicated review in the coming days of each of these planners. So I hope you can see it. Let me see how the camera angle works best. But this is the daily layout, and up top it has room to clarify your top 3 priorities. Then you write anything that is due for the day, what you are going to make for dinner, which is really helpful to plan ahead. Any finance or budgeting information you want to put here in the dollars section, any important reminders that you don't want to forget. Then I do really love that in the daily layout, you have the hours of the day listed out from 5 a.m. all the way to like 9:30 p.m. This is so helpful for time blocking and really being intentional with what kinds of things you are doing throughout your day. And the weekly layout doesn't have that, which is a feature that I really miss. I love that it's got these hours, and I love that it has all of this to-do list space with the individual check boxes so that you can get the satisfaction of crossing each task off as you go. At the bottom, there's lots of note-taking space and then daily gratitude. And it's just full of tons and tons of those daily pages with a couple of notes pages in the very back. So, yay! A daily planner, and we reach into this box and pull out the other thing. I'm guessing that this must be the weekly planner, and I'm in shock that they sent me both, unless I'm wrong and they sent me something else. Like, I don't even know. But how exciting, right? I'm just that planner. Have you heard that term? Someone who is obsessed with planning and loves planners and just gets the big old dopamine hit from a new planner and a new chance to organize my life. I get a new planner at the beginning of every year and then about halfway through the year. So I always go through 2 planners. Let me know in the comments how often you get a new planner and if you have tried Day Designer before or if you are inspired to go and get your own now. But again, I'm just obsessed with these in case you couldn't tell. So same kind of thing, regardless of whether you get the weekly or the daily planner, you get the nice keepsake box and it comes all protected with bubble wrap. My kids are going to really like popping that tonight, right? Or as adults, we can get some nice stress relief for ourselves. I mean, who's stressed, right? Not us busy, hardworking mamas. So this I can tell immediately just from the fact that it's a little bit lighter. This is the weekly layout in that same gorgeous azure design. Once again, I'll try and get it a little close so you can see. The cover is so beautiful, so gorgeous and shiny and chic and like a marble kind of design. But there are lots of others to choose from. Again, you can go to bit.ly/day designer planners and use code simplicity for 15% off. 16 cover designs to choose from. So this is the weekly planner, and it's just a little bit lighter, a little bit like just not as thick because there are fewer pages. Here's the daily one. And then here is the weekly one. Let me give you a side-by-side comparison. So daily versus weekly. You can see the difference in thickness just because the weekly planner does not have as many pages, right? Not as many days to cover. You still have the full 12-month coverage, but with the weekly layout. And same thing, you get the beautiful stickers, the pockets. And what I love about the weekly layout is that it includes extra pages up front. Here's that nice little ruler. But what you get in the weekly layout that you don't get in the daily are these personal and self-development pages, things about planning out your life and your goals, thinking through what is most important to you, what your top values are. Again, breaking down your goals into the time that you want to achieve them and the component steps that they might entail, your specific plan of how you're going to do that. Look in the description for links to my full reviews of past weekly flagship planners versus daily flagship planners, and you can see these pages much more up close with new reviews coming soon of this brand new version. But the inside is all the same. It's the same incredible planner, but with new, beautiful cover designs and obviously the new time frame. So here's more about planning out your month, planning out your ideal week, and lots of room for time blocking and designing like a set schedule or routine that you're going to follow. Love that. Then here you have a double layout that includes both the year at a glance, and I guess that's just 1 year. Sometimes it's 2, but 1 year at a glance, and the important holidays with room to write your own special dates, birthdays, anniversaries, etc. And then you get right into July. So I hope you can see the beautiful gold tabs here that make it so easy to flip through. Same monthly layout. And dun, dun, dun. Here's where they differ, right? The weekly layout has 2 pages, 1 spread for each week. And that way, there's a little row for each of the different days of the week with Saturday and Sunday split in half. So smaller sections here. At the top, there's room to identify your top 3 most important tasks. And then over here is note-taking section. There's a little quote at the top of every page, and the daily version has that too. But here you still have to-do list space and the little check boxes, just not quite as much. And then you don't have any specific hours of the day listed out. It's more open for you to kind of plan in whatever you have going on the different days while keeping that big full week perspective. So all of the different weeks of the year. And then again, because you have extra space in the weekly planner, this one has a whole section called Today and To Do. And this is where they give you, I believe it's 25, maybe even 50 individual blank daily layouts. So these are identical to what you have in the daily planner. And that way you can choose if you have a very busy day or, the times of the year where you have so much going on, it's more than you can fit on the normal daily spread, then you can fill out one of these pages to go along with the weekly plan you created. And I've decided I really like that. I like having the option to expand and elaborate and use these daily pages when I need to get even more done. Then there's a notes section with the same notes pages as you saw in the little notebooks, but their big planner is quite big. They do have a mini version, but I'm a big planner person. I really like all the room to write and lots of space to make my plans. And finally, there is a stay on track section that includes so many different things like expense tracking. And I'm going to flip these pages here. So lots of expense tracking. Then they have a favorites list where you can write down books you like to read or movies you enjoyed. A whole gifts page, actually a whole spread, so that you can brainstorm gifts for people you love and keep track of gifts that were given to you. And similarly, you can keep a thank you note record so that you don't forget to use your manners and send thank yous for the gifts you've received. This has saved me so many times. These are the packing checklists that are pre-made templates of all the things we might need to take with us on a work trip or for vacations. And that has been invaluable for saving me time so that I don't have to rewrite a packing list every time my family of 6 goes somewhere. It's really, really helpful to have that pre-made. So big fan. Here is an entertainment checklist of things that you do or that you want to do and who you're going to invite. So it's kind of like a party planning resource, very helpful. And then for those of us that love our lists, here is a bucket list worksheet so that you can really think through what you want to do in this coming academic year and then check everything off as you do it. I'm a big fan of checking things off. So 2 pages of the bucket list, and then we get to a blank page, couple blank pages. There you go. These are the brand new, like just being released 2024 to 2025 Day Designer flagship planners. Definitely run over to daydesigner.com. Check out the 16 different cover designs that are available. They, again, have a mix of the daily planners versus the weekly planners. And it's really just a matter of personal preference. I am so excited that they sent me both. This is amazing. And now I have some important decisions to make about which one I'm actually going to use because my crazy planner brain like wants to use both, but I clearly don't need that. As a little side note, make sure you are following me on Instagram at Solutions for Simplicity because Day Designer is giving me the option to host a special giveaway where I will give one lucky winner a brand new Day Designer flagship planner. So again, go follow me on Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Look in the description for the links I mentioned, that special discount code, and plenty of other videos to watch, all about ways that you can live a simpler, more peaceful, and productive life. I make regular videos all about planning, productivity, and purposeful living. I should have introduced myself from the beginning, but I think you know. I'm Amber with Solutions for Simplicity. I'm so honored that you chimed in live. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you love planning, and I will see you back soon. Thanks again. Bye.